Hello guys, so today basically I'm going to be covering something that's been pretty much everywhere for the past few months and everyone seems to love it. And well, I do as well. And that show is... This is an American adult animated superhero TV series, and it is based on the Image comic series with the same name by Robert Kirkman. It premiered on Amazon Prime on the 25th of March. And well, again, everybody loves it. The show focuses on Mark Grayson, a normal teenager on the surface, until you realise the fact that his father, Nolan, is the most powerful superhero on the planet. This also gives Mark the dream to become a hero himself, which luckily he does after he discovers his powers on his 17th birthday. Steven Yeun, who plays the character who eventually discovers the harsh realities of being a hero whilst trying to define himself, even finding he doesn't just have his father's powers, but he also has his anger while facing off against villains. His father is voiced by J.K. Simmons, who's born of Ultramite, who has even been on Earth for 20 years now, and well, it turns out he is there to take over the planet for his own race. His wife Debbie is voiced by Sandra Oh, who had to take on being a superhero's wife, showing it's not the glamorous lifestyle. Atom Eve is voiced by Gillian Jacobs. This character has a power of the manipulating matter and energy, and is also Invincible's first ever superhero friend. She was a part of the Teen Team, a knockoff Teen Titans, and was also part of the New Guardians. She quit being on the team due to finding out her boyfriend was cheating with another hero. William Clockwell, who is voiced by Andrew Rannells, is Mark's best friend, and well, is just trying to have a good time, even being a part of the LGBTQ+ community. Cecile Stedman and Donald Ferguson, who are voiced by Walton Goggins and Chris Diamphos, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, are the director and high-ranking agent of the Global Defense Agency, which is basically the SHIELD knockoff. Overall, Cecile is the director and is a very big help with Invincible becoming a more independent hero, and Donald is a very good right-hand man for Cecile. Amber Bennett is voiced by Zazie Beetz and is Mark's girlfriend. She's overall another example of being a superhero's partner. Isn't that great? And well, she is also a very intelligent character who figures out Mark's secret before even telling her. The Mauler twins, who are voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson, are blue-skinned, powerful, super genius superheroes. They were even enemies of the original Guardians, while both arguing who is the original, since one of them is a clone. Art Rosenbaum, who is voiced by Mark Hamill, is a suit tailor for many superheroes, even being a friend to many of them, including Omni-Man. Overall, the voice cast is packed with a lot of acclaimed actors, and well, even with minor characters as well. For example, Ezra Miller has gave a mind-blowing performance in this, and even Seth Rogen has a fun role and is even creating his own live-action Invincible movie. Overall, the show has 8 episodes that premiered between March 25th to April 29th, with one even premiering on my birthday. Overall, these episodes are directed by Robert Valley, Paul Firminger, and Jeff Allen, with writers such as Simon Rassapa, again, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, Chris Black, Ryan Radley, Christian Lavoff, again, I'm not the best at pronouncing names, Curtis Gwynn, and even Robert Kirkman himself, who wrote the first and last episode of the first season. Amazon first announced on June 19, 2018 that they had given this project a series order with these episodes. Simon also serves as a showrunner along with Robert, who serves as the executive producer. In March 2019, pretty much most of the cast were announced. Then on July 18, 2020, Robert finally confirmed his involvement on a live video on Twitter. On January 22nd this year, on a live stream celebrating the anniversary of the Invincible comic line, Kirkman revealed the show's release date. Now onto my overall thoughts on the show. I love how the show explores Mark's journey of becoming a hero, while he sees father's double life as a hero, but also as a villain as well. While many shows and movies will just wait until the last act to show this evilness and make everything feel rushed when Mark finds out about this, but here us the audience finds out about this at the last scene of the first episode and see how Mark reacts in the full last episode of the season. The part of the show to me which perfectly encapsulates these two storylines to me is a scene where basically Mark is crushing on both Amber and Eve like a typical teenage superhero story. Then you go onto a clip to literally see Omni-Man crushing skulls. As much as I love this show, I still have a problem with some of its animation in some scenes, but overall I still think it's pretty great. It even encapsulates this in a 90s Saturday morning type of style, but overall still takes itself pretty seriously. Overall, again, I think the thing that makes this thing really Invincible is its massive cast. As I mentioned before, Stephen portrays the perfect teenager, JK portrays the perfect secret villain, and Sandra perfectly portrays this mother and wife. Then finally you go on to have scenes with all three of these characters together, and they really feel like a modern family. Zazie and Andrew also do a really good job at being Mark's closest people, his girlfriend and his best friend. They both very much give off the energy that Mary Jane Watson and Harry Osborn had to go through in their first two movies, in Spider-Man 2002 and Spider-Man 2. Essentially Amber, who gives off the same vibe as MJ in the MCU movies as well, but in a pretty much more perfect way than their two MCU movies have done so far, other than that one scene that everyone complains about. I also love what they're doing with Eve in the show, who yes becomes Mark's partner in the future, but generally when you see more of her life and story, it feels like you're actually watching a standalone Atom Eve show more than an Invincible show, which is a good way to start developing this friend who will eventually become his partner. Overall, this show is a perfect adaptation of the comics, and hopefully with these new seasons that we get, the animation is a lot more trusted with its budget, and I can't wait honestly to see what they do with the future storylines of the comics, because oh boy, there's a lot more to cover. So yeah, overall that is my thoughts on Invincible. What are your guys' thoughts? I've seen around on plenty of social medias that everyone pretty much loves this thing. And yeah, I'm just interested to see like other comments you want to make about the show. If there's even bads that you have with the show, I don't mind taking it in. I might not agree with you, but if you comment down below with some problems you have with yourself, because hey, I'm not that too fantastically impressed with some of its animation, hopefully I can have a bit of an insight. But overall, I generally think this is a mostly perfect show so far. So yeah, if you like the video, please like. If you want to give some feedback on the video or just talk about the show, just comment down below. And if you've been seeing my content for a while now, please consider subscribing because it will make my day. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys.